Oh.
Every time I get a project or a due date with my teacher and they say it's either due in 2 weeks or in 3 weeks, I always kind of put it off until the week it's due, which is why I agree with the quote, sorta, that says, never do today what you can put off until next week. I'm kind of a perfectionist, mostly when it comes to like my art. I like to work on it for months, and even then, I'm like, this looks horrible. But sometimes when I get a project and my teacher's like, hey, this is due in 2 weeks, but you can start it today so you can be finished before it's due so you're not stressing, I'm always like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna wait. I have time. 2 weeks, that's such a long time. It's 14 days, so many hours of sleep I can get. Woo! Not gonna be stressed at all. And then it gets to the week of and I'm like, oh my God, I only have a couple of days left. My teacher's gonna look at this and they're gonna be like, oh my God, they put it off till last minute, what the heck. So a lot of times, even though I know it's not good to do, I do put it off last minute, and that's just life. I mean, I'm a procrastinator. I'm also a perfectionist, but I'm mostly a procrastinator at heart. And I also do this with, like, when I went for driving lessons with my dad, he would be like, hey, let's go driving today. And I was like, oh, you know, I have homework, I have this project due. I am so busy, Father. And then next week he would be like, let's go driving. And I'm like, sorry, bit busy, gotta go. My friends are coming over. And then the next week he would be like, let's go driving. And I'm like, I haven't been driving in so long. What's driving? What is this shift thingy? What is P again? Parking? Okay. I also do this with like cooking. I just put everything off until the last minute. Like I leave the dishes in the sink, or like I leave my laundry in the basket for so long that when I look at it and it starts piling up, I'm like, Mother, send help. I'm going to need a hazmat suit. There's just like weeks and weeks and weeks of laundry piled up, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to need a couple new shirts, new socks. Mom, you have money, right? Every time I do have to do laundry or dishes, I always step back with a pole and I'm just poking it like there's no like animal in there, right? I don't want to get bit, which is probably why I shouldn't put it off till last minute, but again, procrastinator at heart. A lot of these things I know I can do the day of. When I look at my dishes and I see them all stacked up and I see all this grime in there, or I look at my laundry and it's already a week or two old and I'm like, well, I got a bunch of clothes in the back of my closet that I haven't worn in years. Let's see how the public reacts. So a lot of times I just go with the flow, try to see where I am, but I know I should really just do stuff the day of, especially when our teachers say, start it now so I don't stress.
All right, well, there's a lot in this that works, and there are a couple things that are a little problematic. When you start, I like the fact that you're looking right at us, you are engaged immediately. I think that you do a good job facing the audience, your expressions are good, your eye contact is usually solid. There's some good natural gestures while you're speaking, but mostly they are indicators. There's an organizational structure in the body of the speech. There wasn't really a preview, but in the body of the speech I can see the different examples that you're talking about. So that's pretty solid. I think you have a nervous laughter thing that you're doing, and it undermines some of the jokes. It's like you've got a humorous style that you're using to deliver it, but it works better if it's a little dry. And I think because you are kind of laughing nervously, instead of us responding with the laughter and getting the punchline, we're just not sure how to react. And I think it undermines the presentation. So I like that. I think you relax pretty well, but the nervous laughter is the one thing that you need to kind of control. Because if you can just, like if you did that same speech without, you know, the funny smile and, you know, kind of every time you're moving from one point to another, and you let us do the laughing when the punchlines come, I think it would work really well, because I think you've got some good ideas there. But whenever you laugh at your own jokes, people just don't respond well. That's the problem. All right, thank you.